services, which we call color services to the nation. Then with that one, once you attain a certain age, you are required to retire. Of course, nature takes its course and you can't proceed. At a certain age, you have to retire. Then there is an involuntary one. That is maybe dismissal. That one you have to go through court. And at a certain stage, maybe you can have also the medical discharge. The retiring process in UPDF has been annual, but it paused a bit due to unavoidable circumstances in 2001. That was the last batch of militants, whom we normally call other ranks. That is from the rank of private to the rank of warrant officer class 1. It was paused in 2001. The last batch went in 2021, and it resumed in 2024. This is the first batch leaving. This batch is batch 14, and the fourth division, we are releasing the first batch in all divisions. Before our gallant soldiers are supposed to be released, you are notified some time back. These people have been waiting since 2021. You are notified in time so that you prepare to retire to the civilian society now. After that notification, then you are prepared prior to this date, like today. Documentation and relevant counseling from leaders. Even you people who are the retiring combatants who are before me appeared before the division commander. He gave you some counsel. So they are prepared to leave. Then today is the culmination of our activities from entry to exit. Today, we are retiring 2006 personnel from this division. Although 5 of them are going to retire from another division, but they all belong to 5 infantry division. So we have 6 warrant officer 1, 2 warrant officer 2s, 6 staff sergeants, 15 sergeants, 42 corporals, 31 lance corporals, and 99 privates. So today, in the interest of time, we may not read and hand over discharge certificates each and everybody at this very ceremony, but we are going to choose 10 retirees, retiring servicemen and women to come and receive certificates from our chief guest, just to symbolize. They are going to represent the rest of the retirees who will get their retirement discharges at the offices later on once we close this ceremony. Chief guest, sir, allow me to read 10. 1 private and 9 non-commissioned officers to come for you here and hand over their discharge certificates. Number 1 is warrant RA 044627, Warrant Officer 1 Yazid Salim.
The Deputy RDC here, representatives of LC5, Deputy Division Commander, the Brigade Commanders, Colonel Kojo, the representative of the RPC, senior UPDF and police officers, the prisons officer, religious leaders, cultural leaders, our special retirees today, and your families, the invited guests, the media fraternity, officers and men of UPDF. Good morning. I'm Brigadier General Felix Usizori, the 4th Infantry Division Commander. Usually, I don't write speeches, but today, since it is a special day, I decided to write my speech. First of all, I want to take this opportunity to thank God for the gift of life, especially for our retirees. You join the army when you're okay, and you are retiring when you're okay, apart from some few injuries here and there. So we thank God for that gift of life. Secondly, I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you at the 4th Division headquarters to witness the retirement of our gallant soldiers who have served for a very long time, who have pacified Uganda, who have pacified the region, who have pacified internally here in Uganda. So today we gather here to honor the extraordinary service and the dedication of our retiring soldiers as they transition from active duty to civilian life. We recognize the services they have made here in the name of freedom and security. These brave individuals have faced challenging situations that most of us can only imagine. They have stood on the front lines, protecting our country, our neighboring countries, protecting our values, and ensuring the safety of our population. They participated in many wars of liberation, like NRA struggles, LRA, West Nile Bank Front, Holy Spirit Movement, PRA, Rwenzururu, Itongwa, anti-terrorism wars against the ADF, against Al-Shabaab. They have also participated in pacifying our neighbors, South Sudan, Central African Republic, the DRC, Rwanda, Somalia, and others. In addition to the wars for ensuring peace and security, they have also participated in the smuggling operations, environmental protection, Operation Wealth Creation, sanity on our water resources in order to broaden the tax base that improves our economy. They deserve a very loud hand clap. Please join me to thank them. And in the same vein, I request you to stand up so that we take a moment of silence to remember those who joined with us, who joined with the retirees, but were unable to retire today like their friends because of combat, because of natural causes. They have not been able to make it today. Please, let's stand up and observe a moment of silence. May their souls rest in eternal peace. Take your seats. Their commitment to duty, honor, and country exemplifies the very best of our society. Because when you look at how we started, how our community started, there is a lot of transformation, and it has been because of you people. Retirement is not just an end. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Our soldiers carry with them a wealth of experience, resilience, and leadership. They have learned to navigate through adversity, adapting to change, and supporting one another in the toughest times. These qualities will serve them well as they embark on new journeys, either in education, on different careers, or community service that you are yet to begin. Let us also remember the families of those soldiers. They stood steadfast, offering support and love throughout the long deployments and uncertain times. Their strength is equally commendable and deserving of our gratitude, because some of our families have lost their dear ones, but they have managed to move on. As we bid farewell to our comrades in arms, let's celebrate their accomplishments and their contributions. They leave behind a legacy of courage and integrity that will inspire future generations. To you, our retiring soldiers, thank you for the unwavering commitment, discipline, hard work, and above all, being Pan-Africans. By loving your country, by loving East Africa and Africa as a whole, by sacrificing your life, sacrificing the pleasures of this world and your dear families, because during operations, you left your families alone. So we thank our dear wives who endured during our absence. We honor your service and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. You'll always be part of our community. Please, as the veteran said, yes, you have left, but you are still part of us. Do not hesitate in case of a problem to come to us. Please, you are still part of us, and even the Constitution gives that mandate that up to 15 years after retirement, you are still part of us. We can recall you back. So you are still part of us, part of our community. And your sacrifices will never be forgotten, never and never. As it has led to protecting our freedoms and made a lasting impact on our nation and our communities. In a special way, I want to thank our spouses for the encouragement given to us, and also looking at our children and our homes and keeping them intact. Asante sana. We clap for them. The retirement we are witnessing here today presents opportunities as you are going to be with your families. This is an opportunity because you have time. The MC was saying every time you wanted to go home, you had to ask for chibali. Afande, naomba kutoa mahindi yangu kwa shamba, tunasema kuna kazi kwanza. So mahindi inaharibika. But today, you have all the freedom to go and harvest all the mahindi you have grown. So you don't have any excuse to say, Afande, mmeninyima chibali. Now you have official chibali. Utilize that chibali for productive purposes. Unite with your family. Don't live here and you desert your family. You have no excuse to say, Afanda janapatia chibali, because you are hiding in Kanyogoga. There is no chance for you to hide in Kanyogoga now. You must go home. You must combine efforts with your family members in increasing productivity and welfare of the family. Use this time for wealth creation, not fight with your women. I know you have been away from your families, and it is going to be a bit of a challenge, especially those who cannot accommodate the different characters of our women. Please don't fight. Don't fight with your women. They have done a lot for you. So use this time to express love to your dear wives. Maintain the discipline. You are changing the environment. The environment you are going in is quite different. The environment of orders, environment of directives, it is no more. You are going as a civilian now. And you are answerable to Chairman LC1. You must respect those neighbors of yours that you are going to find in the village. Use the same resilience that you have had during the period of service for adding value to your new life in the community. Because what you have gone through has really taught you a lot. And use that, the experience that you have had. Military leadership requires orders and directives, as I said, that may not work in the new life you are yet to join. You have been a warrant officer 1, ordering the whole battalion foreign. I don't think you have the same powers once you go to the village. Kuita foreign ya charo. Mnaenda kuita foreign ya charo. Don't use the powers you had here in your villages. People will not understand. So please be subjective to civil authority. Make sure you respect the leaders you find in the village. So the powers you had have now been trimmed. You start new powers in the village. Depending on how you behave yourself, whether you are going to gain respect or you are going to be beaten every evening. Because if you start drinking alcohol, you become a drunkard, get rest assured, you'll never get respect from those one age. You are going to get package. Please use it effectively on ventures that you understand very well. Don't go into issues that you don't understand, because your package is going to go without your knowledge. Please, I'm appealing to you. The other time we talked at length. Make sure you first pull down. Once you see the funds have been deposited on the account, please first pull down. Don't get excited. Sijo kachanganyikiwa. Ame week imeisha. If you think there is Ame week because they have put a package for you, and you start army week in the village, this will be the end of you. Please, first cool down, utilize your funds very well. Avoid sports betting. These people are going to take your money. Avoid sports betting. If you think that's the most soft business you can do, then you are finished. Rotary and engaging in income generating. Please engage in income generating activities. You have land, you have been provided with a package, please use it. We have representatives of Operation Wealth Creation. Approach them. They will help you. They will educate you. In addition to the sensitization that we have already given you. You might have been taking a lot of alcohol during your period of service. Please, the alcohol you have taken, I think, is enough. As you are getting out of the quarter guard, leave that alcohol there. Once you reach home, please don't take alcohol. Every month you have been getting salary. You have been getting food. You have been getting uniform. You have been getting free medical service. Now, all those services are now on that package. So if you play around with it, you are going to suffer. We don't expect a warrant officer one to be engaged in Katara. I don't know whether you know Katara. Because once you misuse your funds in our village, Katara is 2 yards by 12, 3,000 shillings. And I don't think you still have the energy to finish 2 by 12 and you get 3,000. Let's say you still have the energy and you can complete it. You are earning 3,000. In a month, that means you are going to get 90,000. No rest, even on Sunday, you are digging. So, please, I'm appealing to you, use your package effectively. The job may be very hard. Don't come to us after 2 months and you request for a job. It may be very hard. So the package you are given, please use it effectively. Avoid conflicts in the village. Why should you conflict? Most of our wananchi here give us respect. They do respect us. And I expect that once you reach in the village, you'll automatically be respected. So use that respect that you have wananchi, use it to advise wananchi in security issues of your village. You can even stand for political positions. You are now a political animal. When you are still in uniform, you are not allowed to participate in politics. But now, you have the freedom. You can compete with Chairman 5. Nobody is going to stop you. But it depends on how you relate with the wananchi in the village. Make sure you cooperate with our wananchi. They are good people. Cooperate with them. They will help you to settle. Because the life you have been leading is completely different from the life you are going in now. So cooperate with them. They will welcome you very well to that new life. As I said, do not feel big. The other time we talked, once you feel big, especially those who have not prepared their running site at home in the village, if you have a small manyata, go for that one. But if you are a warrant officer and you think that manyata is not fit for you, and you start utilizing your package for constructing a befitting house, then you are in trouble. Just cool down, the way you have been, because you have been sleeping in manyata, even when you go to the village, please be comfortable, feel free, be in the Manyata as you utilize your fund. Tuko pamoja? Msije mkakuwa wakubwa sana. Nasema sasa mimi warrant officer siende charo hapa, si ndio watanichekelea kweli? Nikakuwa kwa kanyumba kama jani watanichekelea. Achikuchekelee, so what? What do you lose? Kuna chenye utapoteza achikuchekelee? Hakuna. Wacha cheke. Atacheka, atachoka, atarudi kwake. So retirement is a must for all of us. Those who have remained behind, just to know that retirement is a must for all of us. Therefore, we must prepare. Watch, be prepared. We don't expect, once you hear of GAO, then you start asking for extension of 2 years. What you have failed to do in the last 30 years, how do you expect to regain it in 2 years? Maybe if you are saying because you want to retain a gun and you go for highway robbery. So let us prepare ourselves early enough, and we are ready once our time comes. So those who are still serving, please, let's prepare ourselves. I want to thank the corporal of band who presented the gift to us. Even when you look at him, I think he's prepared. He's not going to ask for a job. Asante sana kabisa. Do you have? I think Deputy got the right gift of the Bible. But I'm also, since you have given me that gift, I'm going to start reading it. But I'm a good Christian. I don't drink alcohol. I don't fight. So really, I follow those religious values. But asante sana. Now, as I conclude, I want to say that UPDF, led by the able leadership of General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, is professionalizing our army in capacity building, that in terms of training, to improve human resource, in capability improvement, that is procuring the new technologies in our equipment, and improving welfare. Our living conditions are continuously here. We deeply and dearly thank you so much. Special thanks also go to the officers who are retiring. Am I stating it well? We are retiring officers of the Uganda People's Force. Can I be corrected? We thank you so much for serving this country. You know, Abraham Lincoln said, ask not what your country has done to you, but what you have done to it. Dear officers on retirement, you have done justice, you have served this country. We shall hold you at high esteem, with high respect, with honor actually, as a badge of honor for serving this country. We thank you so much, and so much. We thank in entirety the institution of the Uganda People's Defense Force. The Uganda People's Defense Force has been a model institution in this country, actually not in this country, but in this region of Africa, East and Central Africa. Your work in pacifying this region, in this country, is so immense and tremendous. There's no dust of doubt on that. We do appreciate. And to the powers that be, over there, out there,
we convey our sincere, warmest, and heartfelt thanks with gratitude. A message to the officers retiring. Integrating in community there is quite unique. I can't say it is hard, it is just unique. And we are convinced beyond a doubt that you people who have been in the Uganda People's Defense Force, you can integrate easily into the communities. A lot has been said to you. Much has been seen by you. We have the confidence that you can fit into communities and be agents of change. Into the communities there are very many negative forces, and we count on you while there to turn these into positive agents. I have heard the officer from Office of OWC, you now have a team that you can link up with. Your work here in this country has been too much, and now that with this special force added onto you, please link up with them properly and work with them, and more shall be achieved. We have achieved a lot in OWC. We have achieved a lot. Now that they are coming into communities, we expect so much. We have to go very far with them. To the leaders who are here, dear leaders and community members, sometimes we are very punitive and we do injustice to the men in uniform, the officers. I have a case here. Mr. CO there is an officer who retired from here, Ochola Raymond. He bought land near here. I am battling it alone. And I don't know whether your office knows. The IO here knows. He bought land here and sold it to another officer just behind us there in Kanyagoga. He sold it to another arm officer, Alike. Alike is still a serving officer. That side of Cassis. You know what happened? Alike puts a house on the house. Court sells his land in his absence. Somebody goes to court. He says he wants to buy this land, and the court rules, gives an order, please pay 7,750,000. And there is a court order, which is a valid court order, which is standing. I'm struggling on that matter. And the man goes, he takes over somebody's land, just because he's very far away, serving in the army. Very unfortunate. And the leaders, I don't know whether the leaders of Kanyagoga are here. This is very unfortunate. You go to court, they say, this is a court order, it is a valid court order. And funny enough, the money that was paid to court is not even in court. I felt embarrassed. I felt like arresting whoever gave that court order. Actually, I'm counting on him seriously, and I will not leave that matter. I will leave no stone unturned. This is injustice of the highest order. And the community is there. The leaders are there. Because this man is away, they are taking over his property because he's serving the country. How? How surely? How really? So we are calling on the leaders in the communities and the people in the community that don't look at these people as enemies. And you know it is easy for them to come and spread malice. He came here with a gun, he threatened us, he cocked, he wanted to shoot us, and the division IO just arrested the other arm officer. Very unfortunately, he was arrested here. The other one was also arrested in police. I removed him. I'm battling that issue. But the leaders here, we should respect the officers who are serving. We should not grab their property. And the civil institutions who are in here, you are called upon to defend, to protect That is service. But as you know, our institutions, they do their things in a way, in a kangaroo style. A court order to sell somebody's property who is not there, and they sell the property, and the money is not there. Even if it means dying alone, me, I will die on that matter. People in Acholi here are very good at defending their own for as long as, whether it's wrong, but because it's an Acholi, that is the way you go. Me, I will not go that way. You people, you are Acholis. If you want to come for me, just hurry up. And I'm challenging the leaders. Please stand for justice. Please stand for the truth. We have several instances upon the CO of the 4th Division. These people are serving here. Their women are encroached on. The women come and report. The community comes to us. You see that officer has abandoned the family. You see that officer is... These issues are too much in community. But I want to use this opportunity to communicate to the leaders and powers that be. In the community there, we have the community liaisons, the community development officers. They handle too much of these cases, and they put a lot of policy, a lot of injustice. It's unfortunate the division leaders are not here and the city leaders. We request kindly and humbly that matters of families of the men in uniform should be handled with utmost care and concern. These people did not commit a crime to come and serve, to be deployed in Gulu, or to be deployed in Kasese when his family is in Gulu, in Noya, in Amur. Please, let's handle issues with care and concern. Once again, I thank you for serving the retiring officers. My other message to you is, as you get out there, the little that you are going to get, don't misuse it. Don't misuse it. Don't get other women. Don't go into excitement. Use it properly. There is nothing much. You can prosper with it. We have learned from the men in uniform who have never had a strike for salary increment that you can serve and prosper even on little or even no pay. You can still serve and prosper. It is all about how you utilize it. So I call upon you to utilize the little that you are going to be given, that you may have already been given, that you will be getting properly, that you still prosper, and others can look at you as their models. Don't misuse this money. Excitement is too much, and people out there know you are retiring. They know you are going to get gratuity. They know you are going out there with a lot of money. They are waiting, they are warming to grab this money from you, to grab your opportunities and leave you downtrodden. We say utilize that properly. We also say, as you are out there, don't be tired, even though you are retired. Retire, but don't be tired. Service continues. Continue serving your country, continue giving guidance, continue being resourceful, continue being useful to the community, to the country. And as you do that, we shall live to remember you. Don't just go there to decay, take alcohol, and you become a laughing stock of everything or everyone. Once again, I call upon you people to be Be passionate and lovely to your families. Those who are retiring, love your families, your children, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, if they are there. Please be friendly to them, cooperate with them, work with them, support them where necessary. Support does not only mean money, even guidance, even advice, even confidence. Be that doctor who inspires and instills the hope in a dying man as if he's not going to die. Be that person. And for us, once again, to the UPDF, we are grateful. The best place to testify that UPDF has credibly contributed to security of this country is this very place, Northern Uganda. We are here, we take pride in you, we pray for you, and we know God will answer our prayers. So, we see to it that you are pillars in the transformation of this country. And this has been witnessed in a number of sectors and programs that you have taken on. The company NEC, we see what it is doing, wonders. In education, we see what you are doing, wonders. Of course, here we have a school. One of the schools which is helping the community here properly is Gulu. That is contribution of UPDF. And elsewhere, very many of such schools. We have seen your outstanding contribution in operation, where is the creation, upon the general salary.